that's the difference, okay? You got the little money if you're only a one sale pony, if you're an FBA pony, if you are a one digital product guy with no upsell and no funnel, that $2 is about what you get. If you extract and you build a lifetime value out of your funnel, you can have the whole stack, okay? And that stack just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You can build a house out of it. You can be like Scrooge McDuck and swim through your gold. You know, it's insane what structuring a funnel does, and you watching it just explode with lifetime customer value. So remember these key elements, okay? Lifetime customer value is the most important metric in terms of your long-term sustainability and profitability. Is this good so far? Anybody bored? Besides Dylan? Dylan's bored. Oh, Brandon's bored. Okay. Recurring income core, that should be a big C. And apparently the cool font that I had for these things isn't on Windows computer because it changed it. I had a really cool font called Big Noodle. It looked really good. All right, because that's important, guys. The big noodle is important. All right, so the recurring income core, this is something, okay, actually, how many of you guys have continuity in your business right now? Anthony does, I know, 3, 4, okay, very few, very few. I want everybody's hand in this room up very soon with that because continuity is the lifeblood of a business, okay? And a recurring income core, okay? Recurring meaning continual, right? Keeps coming in. Who wants to get paid once and who wants to get paid all the time? All the time, right? Everybody wants to get paid all the time on a nonstop basis. This is the focal point and main income producing element in your entire business, all right? Everything else you do in your business revolves around the recurring income core. Now, this is going to take a very radical shift in how you think about business and how you think about building out the pieces. Dylan, when you went through SMF, and I talked about starting with the core and the continuity and building out from there, was that kind of like mind blow, total different from the way most people build a business?
Yeah, I never
Okay. Lex, what do you think? Same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is contrary. This is one of the things that I do differently from a lot of other people. Most people want to build from the front to the back. Not the way to do it, okay? And they want to focus on just the front, and they think the profit's on the front or in the upsell. I got to make the money in the upsell. The profit and the growth and just the cool, like, hey, buy an island kind of stuff comes from this, okay? So you want to be Richard Branson, you got to have this, all right? And a goatee. All right, so everything else you do in your business revolves around the recurring income core. All other aspects of your SOB, sustainable online business, are created, designed, or modified to feed into your recurring income core. Even if you're an Amazon FBA seller, okay? I keep harping on that because I want you guys to get out of that focal point of it's just Amazon FBA. Like I said, some of you guys are making ridiculous amounts of money, even way more money than I'm making on Amazon. That's okay. If you branch out and leverage these other strategies, you will make even more money, okay? And you will have a much more comfortable business. I want you to think of your business like this really cool wheel, okay? This is a Google wheel. The recurring income core is the hub, is the center. Everything else radiates out from that and comes right back into it, okay? Your entire business, your front end, your back end, your profit maximizers, your traffic sources, everything is designed and constructed to feed into that core of your business, okay? The reason for that is it is the main profit-producing element of your business, and it's going to provide you with that bankable, stable cash flow that you can count on month in, month out. It's a recurring revenue asset, okay? So money comes in consistently on whatever basis, all right? Provides baseline monthly cash flow that you can count on. In any business, but specifically in the offline business world, it seems like people treat online different, but in the offline business world, cash flow is key. Okay? And it should be in the online world too, but nobody thinks that way because I think most people treat online as some kind of magical different business. It's not. It's the same thing. The only difference is the medium in which you conduct business. Okay? So cash flow is key. And baseline cash flow that you can bank on every month, let's say it's a small number. Let's say, hey, my recurring income core brings in $3,000 a month. Okay? But that's $3,000 that you know every single month is going to come in because as long as you're feeding it, it will continue to grow at a rate faster than the drop-off rate. Of course, not everybody's going to stay a continuity customer forever. We just know that's not how it works, right? But if you do it right and you build it, it's always going to be growing at least at a slow rate, if not a rapid rate. So you have that baseline cash flow that you can build your marketing budget on, you can base your bills on, you can make sure your house isn't going to go into foreclosure because you have the money to do that, okay? You have stable income, okay, like what we're talking about. It allows for leveraged growth. If your income is up one day, down the other, it's very hard to forecast and figure out how to spend your budget, how to plot out, if an opportunity comes on to do an awesome media buy, how do you do it? You can't. Some people can if they have deep enough pockets, but for the most part, most businesses that I've consulted on and that I've seen, they're living just a little bit above hand to mouth with their online business. And they're still maybe making really good money, but there's no reserves, there's no baseline, there's no stable cash flow. Forecasting is one of the most important things. Speaking of which, where's that chiropractor? There he is. Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben has blown up his business in the last year and a half. And one of the things we were talking about the other was how you guys got on the financial plan and it just completely revamped your entire business, right? And it was all about being able to forecast, knowing their money, knowing their metrics, and plan out ahead. Am I right? Today, I just want to talk to you a little bit about Facebook ads and using them to drive traffic to your store. Over the last week, we've doubled sales every single day. And this morning, about 7:30 this morning, we already were over $1,000 profit for the day.